It seems a lot of us are evaluating our smartphones in lockdown. If you're looking for a new Android smartphone, I just got my Canadian hands on the TCL 10 Pro. In this review, I'll take a look at some of the promises TCL is making about this phone, some of the key features, and whether I think it might be a good phone for you. An early heads up that if you end up liking this video and finding it helpful, to please hit that like button and give me a sub, because it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there gets to watch, enjoy, and learn from. Now, as usual, I'm not going to get too deep into specs and speed tests and that kind of thing. That's not the kind of review I'm doing. I am more focused on what TCL promises you in this phone and whether I think it delivers on user experience. This is a sexy phone. The brushed gray metal back and glossy glass screen with infinity edges looks beautiful. There's virtually no front notch, and the camera array on the back lies almost flush except for a teeny lip on the dual LED lights. Analog types will love that there's a headphone jack in here too. Interestingly, there's an infrared beam too, so you could use your phone to control remote devices at home. Since this is an Android phone, it has all the expected Android apps and features, so I'm not going to get into detail on those. This phone seems designed to look like a super premium phone at a much lower cost. The screen is a 6.47-inch Full HD curved AMOLED display that goes almost edge to edge without any bezel at all. It looks great and it's definitely easy on the eyes. With the Qualcomm Snapdragon 675 octa-core processor and 6 gigs of RAM, you're promised a smooth performance in this phone. Plus, with up to 128 gigs of internal memory, which you can also expand to 256 gigs via an aftermarket micro SD card, you should have lots of options for whatever you want to store on your phone. Now, speaking of the screen, the 10 Pro has something called Next Vision on it. This is a dedicated display engine that essentially lets you customize your screen when it comes to colors, enhancements, and reading modes. TCL touts the cameras in this phone as a major selling feature. The 10 Pro has quad rear cameras with a dual LED flash. There's a 64 megapixel main camera with hybrid autofocus, a super low light video camera lens, a wide angle lens, and a macro lens. On the front, you get a 24 megapixel front facing camera. TCL says AI, or artificial intelligence powered imaging technology, in the TCL 10 Pro produces photos and selfies that are rich in clarity and color in low light. That's what they're saying. Additionally, it features a hybrid autofocus solution for fast and crisp day shots, as well as improved night photos. The 10 Pro also promises brighter self-portraits with 4-in-1 big pixel technology that provides twice the light. I'll be looking forward to testing out Super Night Mode, which makes it digitally easier for you to get more light into your shots. I didn't get a huge chance to get out shooting with this camera, but overall I found the TCL 10 Pro took beautiful photos. You'll find some additional photo features in the TCL 10 Pro 2 under the More tab inside the camera. There are options for slow-mo, stop motion, panorama shots, super macro, and even something called Light Trace, which lets you get more DSLR-style effects with light. And there's also a high pixel option, which will give you more detailed photos. There is portrait mode for bokeh effects and a pro mode, which lets you customize your shooting in a lot more depth and detail. Though TCL doesn't brag about this, the 10 Pro shoots in both 1080p HD and in 4K video, giving you some great options. There is also a video stabilization feature for less shaky videos. Watching videos, especially 4K on this phone, is mesmerizing. The screen is crystal clear, vibrantly colored, and an absolute joy to watch. The speaker quality, on the other hand, is super basic. It's tinny and mono sounding, but hey, only jerks watch videos on their phone with the sound cranked up on speaker, am I right? Plug in or connect your headphones to enjoy much better audio quality. The TCL 10 Pro also comes with a fingerprint sensor embedded in the screen for easy access and security. As with most fingerprint sensors, it does take some finessing to get your fingerprint to read right, but you'll get used to it, and the phone does open quickly when it works. The TCL 10 Pro has a fast-charging 4,500 mAh battery with OTG reverse charging. What is reverse charging? It essentially lets you charge other smartphones using your smartphone and a cable, which will essentially turn your phone here into a handy power bank that you can use to charge up your friends' phones if that's what you need. Now let's go over a few more features and what they do. There's something called adaptive tone and reading mode, which will auto-adjust your 10 Pro to suit any environment for easy viewing. Eye comfort mode reduces harmful blue light, so if you plan to use your phone as a bit of an e-reader, At bedtime, it might be good to know that you can lessen the eye strain and not ruin your sleep cycles too. Overall, the TCL 10 Pro has a lot of features and options. You get all the Android features you need and some other things you might not even realize you want. I'm surprised by how much stuff is packed in here. The screen is definitely a dream and you'll love staring into it endlessly. It's easy to use and customize and the camera works quite well. Downsides of this phone? Some of you might be disappointed at the lackluster speaker quality. One of the big appeals of this phone, though, is the price. It sells for about $665 to $700 Canadian dollars, depending on the carrier you get it from. Overall, I think the TCL 10 Pro is a great phone, and if you're looking for a well-priced Android phone with plenty of tools and features, I think you're going to like the TCL 10 Pro. If you want to read more about it, head over to techgadgetscanada.com, where I've posted a full write-up, and you can ask me any questions you have about this phone, either there on the blog or, as always, here on the YouTube channel. If you like this video and found it helpful, please hit that like button and give me a sub, since it does help me keep making more videos that I hope everyone out there can watch, enjoy, and learn from. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Erin. Until the next time, you can catch me on either Twitter or Instagram. I'm at ErinLYYC. You can also always find me at facebook.com/techgadgetscanada.